I'm Talia Landry, and welcome to the First Light News. We have started this year off slow due to the fact that I gave birth to my first daughter, Taylani Moon, this past January. Before that, we did get a chance to record and partially edit a newscast in January, but failed to air it because of the timeliness of Miss Taylani Moon's arrival. Here is some of what you missed from that newscast. Happy 2018. First Light Newscast is happy to have had another successful year last year, bringing the latest news hitting the Mashpee Wampanoag tribe. Here are some of the highlights of 2017.
Good evening and welcome to the First Light Newscast. I'm Talia Landry.
And I'm Melissa Hill.
It is Sunday, February 12th, 2017, and here at the Mashpee Wampanoag Tribe Community and Government Center, the tribe is holding their executive seat election. Tribal Chairman Cedric Cromwell, Vice Chair Jesse Little-Doe-Baird, Secretary Anne-Marie Askew, Treasurer Gordon Harris, and the one council seat David Whedon. The 21st annual ball was a success this year. Tribal members and their dates came dressed to impress for a beautiful night to remember with great music, food, and awards.
The tribe hosted a special Thanksgiving gathering at the Massachusetts State House. The gathering was attended by tribal members and government officials in efforts to come together in unity to appreciate the heritage and culture of the Mashpee Wampanoag tribe.
The first harvest in 1621, the Pilgrims gathered with their neighbors, the Wampanoag Native Americans, who broke bread, gave thanks, and shared a harvest feast with the Pilgrims.
The Wampanoag Indian Museum held their first annual hand drum contest with a great turnout. Mashpee TV was on the scene to catch all of the action.
I'm Talia Landry for Mashpee TV, and we're here at the Winter Hand Drum event hosted by the Mashpee Wampanoag Indian Museum. Drummers from all around came out to show their stuff in efforts to win cash prizes. Not only was there a drum competition, there was also a baked bean contest and raffles.
Youth Ball was amazing last month. The night at the Oscars was filled with lots of fun, great food, a photo booth, awesome people, and plenty of laughs.
Who's this? Who's this coming up on the carpet like this, though? It's like, my name's Anna Hendricks.
The Mashpee Wampanoag Tribal Youth Summer Camp wrapped up their extended 6-week camp this year with the annual clam bake and presentations.
Happy birthday, dear Jen. Happy birthday to you. Thank you.
Tally, I'm over here. Yo, you already know what it is. Back-to-back champs, you already know. Me, Cody, Young, gang. We eating light. We good. We good.
The way that people respond to summer madness. The weather is hot, girls are dressing less and checking out the fellas to tell them who's better.
Powwow Princess, Miss Shanoa Peterson.
I just want to say that we had an extremely good weekend. It was very enjoyable, even though it was very hot. I'm actually enjoying my first plate of the powwow because there was lines at the yin yang. Thank you. Firecracker shark? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And Super Sacred, we just want to say thank you for everybody coming out, and we'll see you next year. Thank you.
First Light News has always tried to bring the latest updates and announcements on what's going on with the tribal government and members. But as 2018 is beginning, the First Light News staff has decided to take a stronger approach. We will continue to deliver the news with the facts that are presented to us, but also make it our mission to disclose any information regarding the stories that we hear throughout the community. We need your help and feedback to know what you are feeling so we can spread the word and unite as a community. So with that being said, the first order of news regards the land and trust litigation. What we do know is the time has come where the tribe is being forced to start the cutdowns that investors advised them to take over a year ago. Since there hasn't been any cutdowns in any other areas for the past year, layoffs are the only option the tribal operations has, and those layoffs has begun. The first round started the third week of January, while the second round happened the week following. Most of the positions that are left are grant funded, although tribal council still remains as active positions, and all those full-time on council are still working full-time for their full-time salary, which are not grant funded, as well as the tribal administrators department, finance, and security. A lot of the investor-funded programs have stopped, so to find out more on services that you may need, call the government building to see if they are still available. The council has updated the tribe in regards to the land and trust litigation and notified members that the U.S. Department of Interior promised an update on the land review within 30 days of late February. As of this date, we have not heard anything on the update, but the tribe has released the news of a new bill introduced by U.S. Representative William Keating that protects the tribe's reservation land in Mashpee and Taunton. This bipartisan bill, H.R. 5244, the Mashpee Wampanoag Tribe Reservation Reaffirmation Act, does not dismiss the tribe's litigation process yet, as it is still in the legislative process and has a series of steps before becoming law. But it is an encouraging step in history for the Mashpee Wampanoag Tribe and U.S. government, as 10 congressional representatives have co-sponsored this bill. The tribe hosted the Mashpee Selectmen meeting on March 5th at the Community and Government Center. The joint meeting was done in efforts to create a cohesive partnership between the tribe and the town of Mashpee. The tribe was able to update the town on what's in the works and answer any questions that the selectmen had. The Midtark is now paperless with a new look. Within its first release back in January, the Midtark has an article on the front page to describe the crossover and states, it's a different format that allows us to still provide needed news in print to each household in a cost-effective and efficient manner, while delivering an enhanced online publication with infinite space to expand on each article. It does mention that there is still a condensed print newsletter that directs readers to the website to read full articles. Although the move is very user-friendly to online users, it does not give a resolution for those who do not have access to the web. After speaking to some elders, some are okay with using the web, but most do like the hard copy of the Midtark to read and express that they will not read the Midtark online. So, not only are the elders being missed within this transition, but also other tribal members who do not have access to the web, including those who do not have smart devices and those incarcerated. The tribe also launched their new website that gives a more interactive approach. You can find all the news, headlines, department information, and Wampanoag literature on the news site at mashpeewampanoagtribe-nsn.gov. In other news, one of the events coming up in April is honoring our herring. WLRP and the Indian Museum are teaming up again this year to host their annual Herring Day. Thursday, April 19th from 10 to 4 p.m., there will be a family fun activities, singing, dancing, and fishing, so don't miss out on this fun day. Also, on April 13th from 6 to 8 p.m., the Tribal Historic Preservation Department is kicking off their Project 660 with a meet and greet event. This new project is devoted to the 660 young adult tribal members ages 18 to 30 that are almost always left out of tribal programs. This is a program designed for members to meet each other and learn more about our history and culture. Now I will send it over to Kobe Harrington for an update from the youth.
Thanks, Talia. The first ever pajama party and movie night happened this past month and was a hit. Tribal youth enjoyed watching the movie Coco wearing their favorite PJs, and the lucky raffle winner received a new Jeep Power Wheel. It was a night filled with joy and laughs, and we are hoping it is not the last. Little Miss Wampanoag Paris Wittes Hendricks raised over $1,300 in items for the Pine Ridge Reservation youth in South Dakota. Congratulations, Paris, on a successful fundraiser, and thank you to all the contributors that helped make it possible. The Mashpee Wampanoag Youth Council put on 2 events this past month. The Taste of Mashpee gave the public a chance to enjoy some of the tribe's favorite traditional foods, and March Madness 3-on-3 basketball tournament. The tournament had 2 age categories and a cash prize for the winners. The Indian Education Department, in coordination with the Mashpee Wampanoag Museum and the Wacoit Bay National Estuarine Research Reserve, has organized daily activities during April school vacation. From April 16th to April 20th, tribal students in grades 1 through 6. Also for April school vacation, the Education Department is hosting more events for the ages 14 to 19. On Monday, April 16th from 1 to 3 p.m. at the building, we'll be signing up for basketball training sessions and rap sessions with a meet and greet with host Lavoy Foster. On Wednesday, April 18th, we are heading to Worcester to visit Clark University. The bus will be leaving at 9 a.m. and returning at 6 p.m. Saturday, April 21st is the Brown University Powwow, leaving at 10 a.m. and returning at 6 p.m. Building Pathways for Tribal Youth is coordinating a variety of internship opportunities available to tribal youth between the ages of 14 and 19 years old. All internships pay $250 for 50 hours of work. Some internships include library science at the Mashpee Public Library, Polar Cave, Commission on Indian Affairs, Mashpee Wampanoag Natural Resource Department, and more. For more information or to apply for any internships, please contact John Hanlon at 508-274-0041 or via email at john.hanlon@mwtribe-nsn.gov. And that is all I have for you for the youth update. Stay tuned for our monthly newscast to hear the latest from the Mashpee Wampanoag Tribal Youth. Back to you, Talia.
Thanks, Kobe. The Housing Department is now accepting applications for the Low-Income Tax Credit Housing Project that will be located on Meeting House Road. You can find the application on the tribe's website or pick one up from the tribal building. Interested tribal members should complete the application as soon as possible and mail it back to the Mashpee Wampanoag Tribe Housing Department at 483 Great Neck Road. Many committees are seeking interested and dedicated tribal members to join their team. There's 4 open seats on the Election Committee and only 1 on the Housing Commission and Community and Development Corporation. The Powwow Committee is also seeking members dedicated to the planning and management of the annual powwow. Any tribal members interested in serving on any of these mentioned committees, please submit a letter of interest to Francie Doughton at francis.doughton@mwtribe-nsn.gov. Be aware that interested committee members do have to be approved by the Tribal Council before being appointed onto a volunteer-based committee. Therefore, every applicant does not have the opportunity to sit on their desired committee. And that's all we have for our First Light News update for March 2018. As you can see, I'm hosting the newscast without my lovely co-anchor Melissa Hill, who has moved down south to the Sunshine State. We wish Melissa all the best of luck in her future endeavors in Florida, as we know she will thrive. But that does leave me looking for a new co-anchor to report your news. So if you are interested or would like more information on what this entails, please reach out to me via email at talia@mashpeetv.com. No experience is required. Also, if you have any announcements you wish to be covered or any feedback on reported stories, contact me. We will see you next month for more tribal updates. Peace Ganache.